Call Loyin La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakaha Kodash. And double honors to those and apostles, GMS who do rule well, and peace, and blessings, and shalom to the hopeful elect. My name is Rapal Shawab. Let's take a look. And see, this is the thing, this is a one-sided queendom up in this society, man. So if you have the wherewithal to, like you say, want to deal with these hyenas, that's your business. But I'm just letting you know, in this queendom, you will get burned, eventually. I mean, like I said, there may be good sisters out there, what have you. But I'm just letting you know, I'm pushing the plug, I'm pushing, the truth to the matter. I mean, look how she dressed, look how she talks, look at the, turn the tone of her voice, the heavy countenance she can make. You know what I'm saying? These are all traits that you observe. And these are things you should stay away from. That's why it tells you, King Solomon saying, don't stumble at the beauty of a woman. But, it's beautiful to, some is, atrocious to others. One man's trash is another man's treasure in some cases. So it is what it is, but at the end of the day, look at it like this. There's only what? There's more women on the earth than men. You be wasting your fucking your time, man. And I know this is Lord, but this is heavy because a lot of women gonna be used to snare a lot of you jakes, man. And that's really the purpose of why I'm making this video, because I mean, like, granted, I get it, I get it in this society how, how it's used against you, your own emotions, a lot in a lot of cases, your children, they're used against you if you don't want to be, because you don't want to be around drama, you don't want to, continuously go through the motions with the police and dealing with this, this broad, this loud mouth, mush mouth, baloney. But look, this is what it is. Hold on. Let's start here. Proverbs 9:13, it says, the fool, I'm going to read out of NLT. It says, the woman named Folly is brash. She is ignorant and doesn't know it. She is ignorant and doesn't know it. You see, the things that come out their mouth is you try to correct them, you try to, raise them up and whatever have you, right? You trying to, but see, this is the thing. In this society, this devil's going to continue to push them because he's on his last leg anyways. He is going to continue to push them. But then on the flip side, there's a lot of them fight because they're going to figure out. They're figuring out slowly. A lot of them are figuring out slowly. But eventually it's going to be a catastrophic, epiphany that just really pops into the head with, oh, damn, I really fucked up. Yeah. And then if a lot of you fall victim to, these little tactics, man, strengthen, gird up your loins, man. Be a man, He says, she sits at the doorway in the heights overlooking over the city. She calls out to men by going by, says, who are minding their own businesses, man. You see what I'm saying? You just heard of it. I mean, if your son is telling you this, he actually has the right mindset. Why should he have to continue to take care of her ass if she ain't gonna take care of him? That ain't on one side street. Our relationship with the Lord isn't like that. So how the fuck is that supposed to work? And that's why you don't deal with these. I don't believe in dealing like you can. I mean, there is excerpts in the scriptures where you can pay for it, technically. But truth be told, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just wouldn't even do it master yourself, man. But I know it's something that brothers struggle with, man. At the end of the day, like I said, man, them gonna be the same brides used against Jake, bro. And you got to understand these things. You got to understand, you decipher between a God-fearing woman, a wise woman, and then a bride that just want to be seen, or that just want you to take care of that want the opinions of her friend rather than the opinions of her husband. And that's usually what goes on in them little fucking circles, man. This is Sirach 25 and 19. It says all wickedness is little. It says all wickedness is but little. To the wickedness of a woman, let the portion of a sinner fall upon her ass. Zacchaeus fall upon her. And that's truth, man. Because this society is a queen. It's literally, it's been programmed for you to win and to disrupt the Israelite man out the household, so that we can disrupt the household, the children, the structure, the mindset. And see, it's shit like that motherfuckers grow up around that doesn't get talked about a lot. But see, this is the thing. The YouTube era cameras has really exposed, the lifestyle and the mindset of a lot of these fucking hyenas, man. And I'm glad, because ain't no more getting away with that evil shit. I'm going back down to 22. I'm gonna do 21. I'm sorry. It says, "Stumble not at the beauty of a woman." It says, "And not desire her not for pleasure, man." So just don't deal with these females just because of sex or just because they look good, man. You gotta have some discipline. There's more to life than pussy, than just fucking and busting a nut and having a good time, and then doing what you got doing, handling your business. More to life than that, bro. And really, that is even out of place. That even sex is out of order. Truth be told, it's they made it overrated because guess what? They weaponized it. It's a sad, cold world. So 25 and 23. I'm sorry, 22. It says, "A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and reproach, man. You ain't gonna have no peace." Because this is essentially saying that you're only supposed to deal with one woman. Nah, Israel, especially Israelite men, we can deal with multiple women, bro, if we want. But see, in the aspect, you have to be able to take care of them too. So if you can't take care of them, then don't even deal. But you can't pay for it, and a lot of women don't like that. But that's the truth. You can do these things, man. It says, "A wicked woman abate the courage and make a heavy countenance and make a wounded heart." It says, "A woman will not comfort her husband in distress. That will not comfort her husband in distress, make it weak hands and feeble knees, man." And see, this is the thing, man. A lot of them starting to figure out when the lights really, click on, you don't realize how much they messed up. You the prize, man. You are the prize. The Israelite man is the prize, man. And the Lord is making that evident every day. We just gotta wait, and for brothers out there that may struggle with these things, to deal with, disrespect and whatever have you. Like I said, man, the Lord gonna upgrade you. He's gonna upgrade you. He's gonna upgrade, your life, man. You're gonna be out of this world, and then you are gonna have picks to whatever you want, because this world wasn't fashioned for us anyways, man. We, like the elders say, we was born here to suffer anyways. So, suffering in silence, there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, just pray about it. The Lord may bless you with something, but at the end that shouldn't be the end all be all, man. Because, man, there's a lot of black widows out here. There's a lot of angry brides that that got past issues from other ninjas that they didn't deal with, and like, man, you don't want that shit on your plate, man. That's too goddamn much, man. And in a time where we so close, you want to try to stay focused and stay as close to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua as you can. So I just want to bring that out, man, just to show you, it's different differentiation. I'm gonna keep playing the video. You know, this shows the differentiation of, you know, the different type of women. And then, like, and yes, the certain of these bras are gonna be used against a lot of Israelite men to lock you up, to set you up, or to get one off of you on you, bro. And it's sad. And go back to it. You can see the channel right there. You know, fair use. You can see the channel right there. You know, fair use. You know, it is what it is, man.
She don't have to work something. That's your job as a man. Or you have to provide, you have to protect, you have to pay for everything. When y'all go on dates, you have to pay the bills. So if she don't want to work, she don't have to work. She's a woman.
Why you must think I'm a sim? I'm not gonna be with no girl that ain't gonna take care of me the way I take care of her. She supposed to cook, clean, and work. And if she don't do that, I'm gonna break up with her.
You gonna break up with her for what? You a man.
What if something happened to the house? What if something happened to our car? And we can't pay our bills no more?
Then you need to figure it out as a man. She don't have to do that. That's on you.
Mom, I'm not gonna be with no woman that's not gonna have my back during hard times.
See what I'm saying?
We all seen that clip.
You see what I'm saying? Like that young Jake, right? Don't be with nobody that's not gonna have your back in hard times. Cause guess what? The devil still gives this bride trinkets, but all them little trinkets and tinkling ornaments, he about to take all that shit away soon. Cause he himself doesn't have a lot of trinkets and ornaments for himself. So who you think he gonna throw in under the bus first out of all people? The so-called black woman, bro. The Israelite woman in general. You know? Because like I said, I mean, the proof is in the pudding, man. Shalom.